I think they're arguably the second best team in the league. I watched them dominate the Rams. I watched them dominate Seattle. I watched them dominate Pittsburgh. I watched them dominate the Raiders. To me, that is arguably the first or second best team in football. They have to win one playoff game, and if they do,
it's not so much that they have to win one playoff game. It's that if they don't win the playoff game.
First of all, great coach, great quarterback. Their defense concerns me, but they'll be playing in Buffalo.
The stakes concern me, not the bet itself. It's the stakes that concern me.
For the record, on the Baker Mayfield thing, even when you compliment Cleveland, they have such low self-sports esteem. They can't figure it out. Cleveland has either the first or second best offensive line in football. I think it's the best. Colts are second. That's a compliment, Cleveland. With the best offensive line in football, Baker Mayfield has the 31st highest completion percentage, 18th in yards, 12th in touchdowns, with great tight ends and great wide receiver talent. He was the second best quarterback in the game Monday. Ask yourself this. You're a general manager. Next 5 years in the NFL, I would take Patrick Mahomes over him, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, and I love Derek Carr. He's more of a grown-up. I would also take the Jets' #1 pick and the Jags' #2 pick. And give me 5 more games, and I like the maturity and accuracy of Tua. That would be 10 of 16 AFC quarterbacks. Cleveland's got the best offensive line in the league. Do you remember what Dak Prescott looked like when he had the best offensive line in the league? He was 13-3 as a rookie. The last time a quarterback in this league, had the best running game and the best offensive line was Dak Prescott's rookie year. He went 13-3 in the better NFC. Baker's 31st in completion percentage with a star receiver and 2 star tight ends and 2 star backs and the best offensive line. I'm just saying, I don't see this. He is Case Keenum with a better arm. He's capable. Case Keenum won 11 games one year. It's not a bang on him. But the last time we saw the combination of best O-line in football and best running game was Dak as a rookie. It was 13-3. So right now they're 9-4. So, and you know, it's not a knock. I really, honestly, sometimes I'm like, it's not a criticism. Cleveland is built around Kevin Stefanski and this O-line. That's what they are. And by the way, I like the running backs, but Nick Chubb couldn't do anything. This offensive line, we've seen Zeke as the Cowboy offensive line has deteriorated. Zeke's not special. Like you do need some help on the offensive line. Cleveland's O-line is stacked. They're paying a swing tackle $5.5 million. Doesn't start. They're stacked. Joel Klatt next hour. It's the streaming service you'll love. Discovery Plus. Exclusive originals. It starts next year. U.S. only. Plus some favorite brands like HGTV and the Food Network. Discovery Channel. The Herd. He was the second best quarterback Monday night. I mean, if Lamar doesn't get cramps.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, you don't think he...
God.
Lamar Jackson's so much better than Baker Mayfield.
God.
Are you really
Overall,
yes.
But not Monday night. Lamar's the defending MVP, but Monday night he wasn't bad. Lamar had 80 yards in the first 3.5 quarters. He completed 6 passes. I like Lamar a lot, but come on. Baker against the Titans, the best first half anyone's done against any team all year. Follows it up against the Ravens. They score 42 points. He scores 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns, a go-ahead touchdown, and then a drive in the final 2 minutes where his only flaw was he scored too fast. 47 seconds down the field. Like, come on, man. Come on.
By the way,
Colin,
listen to this.
Baker was really good.
Listen to this.
Yeah?
AFC alone. Just the AFC. You're the GM. AFC.
Yeah.
For the next 5 years. Mahomes, just answer, we got to get Mahomes or Baker?
Yeah.
Josh Allen or Baker?
Mahomes.
Justin Herbert or Baker?
Baker. Justin Herbert.
Okay. Deshaun Watson. Joe Burrow.
Deshaun.
The Jets' #1 pick, the Jags' #2 pick. Josh Allen. I have 9 minimum I'd choose over Baker next 5 years, and I'm not counting Ben or Tua. Ben's old, and Tua, give me another 7-8 games. That's all I'm saying. I mean, again,
Okay.
He's got the best offensive line. He's got a fortress of offensive talent. He lost Monday. I mean, what do you want from me?
I scored 42 points. What I want from you is common sense. He scored 42 points. We're blaming him?
Okay.
Hey, hold on. And you said Josh Allen. Are we going to be able to talk about the Bills?
This is the Herd Line News.
Jalen Hurts rushed for 106 yards in his first game as starting quarterback. A big part of Hurts' success was his ability to make plays with his legs, and Doug Peterson said that defenses often have trouble adjusting to a mobile quarterback.
A lot of times they don't account for him. Anytime you can create a passing lane and you got a quarterback that can push up in the pocket and then separate from there, it just stresses the defense. And so that's where some of the big plays, can really show up.
It's kind of what you were saying with the Saints.
I saw Brian Baldinger's a former NFL player, NFL Network. He goes online and does these videos, and he really teaches me football. He had one yesterday on Lamar Jackson that was so good. And they ran this play twice, and nobody accounted for Lamar. And they made it look different. And Brian does, I don't know Brian, but he does a great job of breaking down film. And the point is, football defenses aren't designed to defend a great athlete at quarterback because they want to double a receiver. There's certain situational areas where if a quarterback's fast, we don't have a defensive player who matches up. He's matched up on the receivers.
And traditionally, the best athlete does not play quarterback.
So that's why the league is becoming more of a scoring league. Rules, and you don't really want to have to face a quarterback who's faster than your safeties, linebackers, and corners.
I'd be interested to talk to some defensive coordinators who, moving forward, what is the plan for that? Because this is just a trend that's going to continue. The best athlete is now playing quarterback.
Well, you know what the plan is? When they're out of the pocket, hit them a little late, and hopefully psychologically they get tired of running. But by the way, that does work.
They penalize them for that now, too, so it's very risky.
Yeah, it's a risky. But one of the propositions is make sure you add a little elbow. Do that 4 or 5 times.
Put a little fear in them.
Yeah, after about 3 years, guys are like, I'm going to stay in the pocket. I mean, there's really no way to stop it if it's done efficiently.
I mean, no. We talked to Aqib Talib yesterday. He's like, it's just, they hate it. Defenses hate going against running quarterbacks. It's very hard to account for them. And this weekend, they're going to be playing another running quarterback. So that'll be an exciting game, Eagles and Cardinals. So the Packers are currently in the top spot in the NFC and have everything working on offense. And Aaron Rodgers is very happy with the way his team is playing right now.
Yeah, we're playing great football. Now we can say it. We're 14 weeks in, 13 games and a bye. So, now we can say it. We're having, a lot of success on offense. I think we're number 2 in yards. Not sure where we're at in points per game. We're number 2 in third down percentage. Number 1 now in red zone.
You ever know someone who, is the worst person to be wrong around? Feels like if you say something and Aaron Rodgers knows you're incorrect, you're gonna get the most calm undressing by Aaron Rodgers. You're bragging about something and then you're like,
well,
I was wrong and I got to run into this guy tomorrow.
Aaron also has this thing where he wants you to think he's cool and doesn't care about stuff. But he went on to talk about the GOAT thing, and he's got it all in his head. He just wants you to think he doesn't care about. When people say they don't care about stuff, they care more than they're willing to let on they care about stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't care about something, you just simply don't talk about it.
The idea that Aaron wouldn't care about some GOAT conversations, well, he's in some of those, so of course he cares.
And as he should.
Yes.
He's somebody who's going to leave a very storied legacy on the NFL. Of course he's thought about it.
Yeah.
And he's right. They are playing good football. I just love the way he talks about it. It's like, I would hate to be bragging to Aaron Rodgers about something and then find out later I was wrong. You're going to run into him the next day. He's definitely going to let you know. But they are atop the division and atop the NFC right now. The NFC playoff picture is kind of interesting because the in the hunt teams obviously we're not taking seriously at this point, but Vikings and Bears
the top of it's too good to take them seriously.
Yes, exactly. The Seahawks, Bucks, and Cardinals are in the wild card positions right now with a little bit left to play.